Hi there everybody, Michael V here, and this video is serving as a documentation of the last moments for completing a 100% file on Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. I've done a 100% completion of this game before, but that was more of an organic endeavor that I did by playing the heck out of the game when I was much younger. However, as time has went on, I have unfortunately lost that file. Either I've misplaced the memory card or the memory card's battery died, and I lost the file. And understanding that this file will also have the same fate, I decided to make this video as kind of a memorial or a proof of that I have done this 100% completion of Deadly Alliance. My earliest memory of this game actually is being told about it in a family gathering. I was hanging out with some relatives at their house in their pool, and we were discussing about which was the better game, Mortal Kombat 3 or Mortal Kombat 4. And around this time, one of the older kids told us that they were coming out with a fifth game. And I have a memory of them telling me that is every bit as clear as some of the other most memorable and important moments of my life. It was really exciting to know that a new Mortal Kombat was coming out. What we're seeing here is me unlocking the last coffin in the crypt. I saved it for last, ZZ. There is a video on my YouTube channel of me doing a 100% unlocking of the crypt on a different file all in one go, where I actually saved up enough coins to unlock everything all at one sitting, which actually ended up taking 3.5 hours. It's a pretty ridiculous video. If you have the time, check it out. This is the first game I bought when I got a job as a 15-year-old. My first job ever was working at McAllister's Deli, and with my first paycheck I went out and I bought a GameCube and this game. And I don't think I bought another game for upwards of 1.5 years. I was convinced it was the only game I could possibly need. Of course, eventually I discovered all the other amazing games that are on the GameCube, but I recall going to school and bragging to my classmates about how I'm still playing Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance and how incredibly good this game is and how I don't possibly need any other game. That's how much I loved it. When I first brought it home, I had my friend Chris over to play the game with me, and eventually I fell asleep, but I recall waking up the next morning and he had unlocked a huge chunk of the crypt. He had stayed up all night playing the game, playing through Conquest mode. He really liked the Conquest of this game, which I always found pretty interesting because of the story. Of course, context is important. That in the early 2000s, things like YouTube and video sharing weren't really a thing yet. So to wake up and see the video Cooking with Scorpion was absolutely hilarious. I'd never seen anything like that before, and it really gave a good insight onto the humor and personality of the developers of this game. And I thought it was so cool that they included such a goofy thing as one of the extras in this game. I eventually went on in my college years to get a Guinness World Record at this game. At the time, I was competing a little bit in the game and doing a little bit of speedrunning, but fairly casually. And while sitting down one day, believe it or not, playing on the GameCube via the little GameCube screen, if you guys remember the portable screen that would attach to it, while one of my friends was watching TV, I got to the final boss, who was Quan Chi, I believe, at the time, and looking at the timer on the game, I was about 7 or 8 minutes faster than the current world record, which means that I was playing at a world record pace. So I went to bed that night and woke up the next morning and filmed a official submission for Twin Galaxies, and they eventually accepted it, submitted it to Guinness, and I got put into the actual book itself and got the plaque on my wall and the whole 9 yards. Super duper cool. In addition, this game has also had a kind of weird but truly big impact on my personal career. I'm a self-defense instructor, and prior to this game, I only really studied one martial art and focused on that. However, the multiple style system, where people had two martial arts styles and a weapon style, got me interested in studying other systems of fighting, which eventually led me down the path of self-defense and eventually led to my career today. So in a kind of a weird roundabout way, I have Mortal Kombat to thank for my career as well. So Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance has obviously had a big impact on me. I love the game. It's extremely good, and I have a lot of amazing memories with it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.